a band's better than winning the lottery. It's infinitely better than winning the lottery. There's just no competition. I mean, Oasis and stuff, you don't even see them as competition. Scotland's so long overdue a really big important band, a credible big band. You've got Big Country and Wet Wet Wet, but they're disastrous, to be totally honest. They're just disastrous bands, and it's long overdue that you get something that's truly important. My mum, for instance, thinks people like Mick Jagger land in a spaceship. And I think she thinks the same with the Beatles. I don't think she thinks they actually come from normal backgrounds or normal houses. I think it took a while to sink in that they're actually signed and stuff, because I think she did have this idea that these people were different in some way, and they're not. It's just guys that get together with guitars. It's just exactly the same. That's new, man. We're the Gyres. Hamilton sort of indie pop band. Brought away to London to play in front of 10 record companies. And we hope to get a record deal out of it. We're not just going to enjoy it as basically a gig in London. I wouldn't do it if I thought we were going to be anything less than superb. I don't want to be an Scottish band that are quite good. I like to write songs that are really, really important and really massive all over the world. Something that's really strong. I think you've got a chance of that.
Def Leppard I seen on Top of the Pops, and I was standing with my tennis racket and my Hoover singing at it, and I just says, oh, that's for me. It was just being on TV.
Well, when I was about 11, it was just at the time when I was first picking up a guitar. I saw the Beatles first trip to America, and I think the thing that really done it for me was seeing the amount of crowds cheering for just four guys up there, you know, the amount of people knowing who they were. I thought, that's what I want to do.
There was a guy, Buddy Rich, you know, he was probably the fastest guy I ever lived for speed and technique in the drum set. When I saw that, I was only about 9 or something, and I watched it and I was like amazed. And as I say, my dad had been drumming for a while and I was picking up the sticks, you know, and I made myself like wee pots and pans, and I started whacking away, but it didn't get down too well with the neighbours, but it was good, you know. But he was my big sort of inspirational guy.
My mum doesn't really get it as much as my dad does. My dad, he's always, it was him that got me into the guitar when I was young, and I think maybe he wanted to do that as well, so it's good for me to be doing that. But once my mum sees me on the telly, she'll realise what we're doing in that.
Lanarkshire as a place it does suffer from high unemployment. It's got all the sort of city cliches. It's got a total underclass of people that just drink and fight and do nothing else basically, and it suffers a lot for that.
It's not their fault, but because they don't get a chance, a lot of them. All they've got is to stand on a street corner.
We're part of the full sort of Buckfast culture.
I'm still part of it.
So we know what it's about, but it's just a total vicious circle. Just some drink. It can be a pretty bleak place.
I think we're glad we came from there, but
I'm glad I came from there, because you're not going to turn out some sort of a snob around because of
sets you up for the rest of your life.
what you grew up with. I mean, it is a good grounding, definitely, but it's a hard one as well. It is.
We only go to visit our mum now, don't we?
It's the only time I can.
Your heart sinks every time you get back.
I think music is such an important thing for so many young people in places like Lanarkshire because it's like an escape. Whether it's an actual physical escape, you're going to earn a lot of money and be able to buy a big mansion in the country or a llama farm perhaps, or whether it's just an escape, you can actually go in your bedroom. It's a bit like the kid standing with a hairbrush pretending they're on top of the pops. While you've plugged in your guitar into your amp, for those like hour or whatever you're practicing, you are in a band and you've escaped your reality and created a new one for yourself. So I think it's just like for survival, it keeps you sane, makes you feel as if you're kind of worthwhile or something.
Falling down, I hear the same old sound, and as you're drifting near the end, you know you lose a friend. I tell you, everything I do is falling.
I think it's inconceivable that they wouldn't be successful. I think it's something I've not considered. I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm just sitting here waiting until we do become successful.
I was at school, but I got expelled. And then I went to another school and I got expelled for there as well. And then I was on a dole. I was just trying to write songs. I'm just waiting a bit for something to happen.
I was at college doing a course, but I've not finished the second half. I've got tied on the band too much. But I'll be alright.
Shut up, don't say that, man.
I think
No comment.
Who cares? No, I think it is really powerful medium. I think it is.
No, it doesn't change nothing, man.
Doesn't it? I don't think it does. I think it can.
Doesn't it? You don't wake up and listen to a song and jump out.
You do.
You don't.
It's been proven. Everyone's happened because of songs. That's what's really
totally
attractive
cheesy,
about it.
but
That is a bit cheesy.
It's totally
It's
cheesy.
totally